Standard operating procedure for murder is simple. You get in, you do the terrible deed, and you get the hell out as fast as humanly possible. Every second you stay is a second you might get caught. But on New Year's Eve, 2000, in the quiet Setagaya ward of Tokyo, a killer broke that rule. He broke it, shattered it, and then ate ice cream on top of the pieces. Today we are looking at the Miyazawa family murders. It is perhaps the most frustrating unsolved case in modern Japanese history. But it's not on this list because of the gore. It's here because of what happened after the violence stopped. Because this killer didn't run. He stayed. For hours. He treated a house full of corpses like an Airbnb. He surfed their internet, ate their food, used their toilet, and even took a nap. Grab a blanket and lock your doors. This one's going to make you check your closets before bed. Let's set the stage. The year is 2000. The victims are the Miyazawa family. Father Mikio, mother Yasuko, 8-year-old daughter Nina, and 6-year-old son Ray. They lived in a somewhat unique spot. Their house was right next to Soshigaya Park. A skate park had recently been built nearby, and the area was undergoing expansion, meaning many of the neighboring houses had been bought out and demolished. By December 2000, the Miyazawas were basically living on an island. Their only immediate neighbor was Yasuko's mother, who lived in a separate house next door. Isolation is great for privacy. Unfortunately, it's also great for a predator who doesn't want to be disturbed. Around 11 p.m. on December 30th, the family is settling down. Police believe the intruder climbed a tree near the rear fence and shimmied into the second-story bathroom window. It was small, high up, and incredibly difficult to access. This guy was athletic. He drops into the house. The father, Mikio, hears the noise and runs upstairs to investigate. They meet on the stairs. I'm going to spare you the graphic details of the attack itself, because that's not why we're here. But know this, it was brutal, it was fast, and the weapon was a sashimi knife the killer brought with him. Within minutes, the entire family, Mikio, Yasuko, Nina, and little Ray, are gone. And this is where a normal true crime story ends. The killer flees into the night, right? Wrong. It's now roughly 11:30 p.m. The house is silent. The killer is covered in blood. He has just committed an atrocity. What's his first move? He goes down to the kitchen. He opens the freezer. He finds a stash of melon-flavored ice cream cups. He doesn't just eat one. He eats 4 of them. Police know this because he left the empty cups on the kitchen table. He didn't nervously shovel them into his mouth while standing by the back door. He sat down. He got comfortable. Imagine the mindset. The adrenaline dump of a quadruple homicide, immediately followed by a casual snack break a few feet from the victims. It's psychopathic compartmentalization on a level that is hard to comprehend. But he wasn't done. He needed to tend to his injuries. The killer had cut his own hand badly during the attack with a sashimi knife. So, he raided the family's first aid cabinets. He applied bandages. He even used Yasuko's feminine hygiene products to try and stanch the bleeding. He changed his clothes. He took off a fanny pack, a scarf, and a jacket, and just neatly folded them and left them in the living room. He changed into one of Mikio's sweaters. And then, surfing time. He sat down at the family computer. He connected to the internet. Remember, this is 2000 dial-up modem noises. Sound effect, brief, quiet dial-up handshake sound. He browsed the web. He looked at the websites of a Shiki theater company to look at ticket prices. He visited the website of Mikio's workplace. The digital forensics show he was on the computer at 1:18 a.m. while the family lay dead around him. And the piece de resistance of creepiness? Investigators believe he took a nap on their living room couch. He was in that house for anywhere between 6 to 10 hours, just hanging out. Before he finally decided to check out of Hotel Miyazawa, he did one more thing. He unplugged the phone line. Why unplug the phone if everyone inside is dead? Who's going to call the cops? It's New Year's Eve morning now. The sun is up. Neighbors are waking up. People are heading to the park. And the killer just walks out the front door. In broad daylight. The discovery was made by Yasuko's mother next door. She called around 10 a.m. to invite the family over. When she couldn't get through because the line was cut, she used her spare key. I can't imagine what that poor woman walked into. Here, is the final maddening thing about this case. Usually, unsolved murders are unsolved because there's no evidence. This case is unsolved because there's too much evidence. He left his clothes, the murder weapons, his blood, buckets of his blood, was everywhere, giving police a perfect DNA profile. He even left feces in the upstairs toilet without flushing. They know what he ate, his shoe size, his blood type, and probably what he smells like. Over 280,000 officers have worked this case. They have chased over 16,000 leads. And yet, 20 years later, that DNA has never matched anyone in a database. The killer who ate ice cream with the dead is still out there. And that, my friends, is the definition of a creepy-ass story. Sleep well.